What's up guys, 845 Airsoft here doing a comparison video of the dye mask and the carbon mask. Let's start with straps at the back. So carbon mask has that classic pull these things on the side for you to tighten it into your head. Dye has it fancy. So you have a ratchet here to loosen it up before you put it into your head, and then once you put it into your head, it's kind of like ratchet goes into or tightens it up into your head. Next is like the ventilation on it. The reason there's not much ventilation on the carbon is because I put a version 2 storm fan to avoid just in case. It's better to have it not needing it rather than needing it not having it, if you know what I mean. So it doesn't fog up. It's just that it's nice to have that little feature. But anyway, so dye 5 doesn't, I don't know if they have a fan for it, but the ventilation is obviously decent or big enough for you not to fog up. On the carbon mask again, so this what is actually came up, or the actual mask comes with this size. The ventilation size is almost as the same as dye eyes. Okay, see that? Yeah, so it again, it's not gonna fog up on you. We'll talk more about it and why it's not gonna fog up on you. But for now, yeah, the ventilation sizes are all decent. They're big. It's not gonna fog up on you, with or without these fans. Chin straps. I just saw the chin strap on the carbon mask. So carbon mask has a chin strap. It's a magnetic chin strap. It's also nice to have because I mean, anything can happen. I saw this one guy playing paintball, and he was just running all over the place. Well, kind of running to a cover. All of a sudden, his mask just fell off of his face. Actually, got off of his face, and there's just disaster waiting to happen, basically. So it's nice thing. It's a nice feature to have a chin strap. Dye 5 doesn't come with, or I guess there is. Again, actually, you know what? Let's start that over. Disclaimer: this is not my dye 5 mask. This is sent over to me for me to do a comparison video of the carbon mask and the dye 5 mask. This is personally owned by DZ Airsoft himself. All right, you can tell by the color. It's DZ green. Okay, so yeah, with dye 5, I tried it last night at our mini event at the bunker. Dude, you don't necessarily need to use a chin strap on it because it's very snug onto your cheek and face. Especially with this feature here, it's not going nowhere. You know what I mean? Yeah, carbon mask has a chin strap. Dye doesn't have one, or at least this particular one. I'm not 100% sure because I don't really own one. Okay, let's go back to the fogging issues. The reason I'm saying that it's not really gonna fog up on you is because aside from the ventilation on top, is this. If you're a mouth breather, even though you're a nose breather, whatever, with that lot of ventilation holes and seams, I don't think you're gonna fog up on it. Maybe a very rare occasion, but yeah, I never fog on it on the carbon. I tried this again. I tried it last night. Never fogged up on me. I was sweating, running all over the place. It just didn't happen. You know. Yeah, with the looks, dye 5 all day. Again, it still gives you that halo look. Carbon is okay. Yeah, it looks good because of the graphics, but other than that, it's a regular mask, you know. So yeah, we tackled about the fogging. Okay, the lenses or yeah, the lens. So die i5 or die i4 and 5 actually goes with our fits the same lenses. Die i5 you have a better vision, especially down here if you're wearing it. Let's try if we can see that on here. There you go. A little bit. It gives you a little bit of an idea on how big the carbon mask foams are in there, rather than the and how slim, almost like fits onto your nose type thing there on the die eyes. Yeah, I'm having trouble looking down with carbon masks. However, playing paintball or airsoft, regardless you're prone or crouch, how often do you actually look down? Not that often. But it's still nice to have that kind of vision or sight. Like, it's nice to have more peripheral vision rather than a kind of, I'm not saying very limited, but I mean it's 5% more blocked on carbon rather than the die i5. Other than that, again, they both do the same thing. Protect your face up to your ears, as you can tell right there. Let's go side by side right there. Yeah, die i5 actually has more up to your, like, down to your lower ear type thing, to your neck almost. Yeah, but okay, here's the moist right there from my sweaty hands. So here's the deal breaker for me. I was actually supposed to buy die i5 when I first saw this from DZ Airsoft himself using it, because dude, who's not gonna like to buy one of that? It looks sick, right? And me and my team never really wanted to wear, or not never, we're just not used to wearing masks. Indoor or outdoor, we just don't give a crap, you know? Yeah, until, yeah, we got shot in the face, we suck it up, and then slowly put some mesh mask. It's just the risk on getting shot somewhere in your face is still very, very high. But somebody told me at one of the Manitoba events, actually CQB players, speed QB players, or whatever you want to call them, but I call them airsofters. They're just playing on a different field, basically. Talk to DZ Airsoft about this. I was like, hey, do you think you can be a dealer of this thing? Can you grab it, import it into us? He says, yeah, give me a minute. Sent email to Carbon right away. He got it in. So the deal breaker for me is when the Manitoba boys told us about this mask, they were saying it's a lot better than die. I mean, that's your personal preferences, personal opinions, but yeah, when they showed me that, I was like, yep, that's gonna be my mask. You know what I mean? Because it just gives you more contact onto your rifle. I used to run just rifle, never had a pistol before, until I run a pistol and then went indoors, yada yada yada. Too many stories, but anyway, yeah. With if you're running a rifle and this mask, no problems. I'm not saying you're gonna have a problem with this, but what I'm saying is that it's soft, it's flexible enough, but it can't really feel with it, and also the thickness of these rubbers, two different things. You can use it with your rifle, it's just that you're gonna unless you're really into speed soft or speed QB type thing, right? But you're gonna have to put an angle into your rifle. Okay, so it's just set an example for it. Okay, so these are 3D printed carbon kit for my Novridge SSP5. All right, so with dye-eye mask, majority of them have to, or I don't know what's the right term, because I will never do it on my gun. It just doesn't look right. It just doesn't sit right on me. So you either have to put an angle onto your stock like that, or actually lower it a little bit like that. It's just not for me, you know what I mean? It looks good for some people out there, but not for me. Okay, but with this, I don't know if you can see how much bend you're getting in there, but it's almost like a fabric between your gun, your airsoft, and your cheek. So there's still contact there. Let's take this off and just stick with the stock here. And then into here, the dye-eye 5s or dye-eye 4. Yeah, it's still flex, but again, it's not like it forms into your stock to your chick, you know what I mean? It's soft enough for the cheek protection or the lower face protection to form to your stock, goes to your chick, if you know what I mean. If not, heck, I don't care, man. I'm just doing this for my own fun. If you don't like this video, just carry on and finish it, and leave this dislike, or hit the dislike button, leave some hateful comments. I really don't care. Alright, but yeah, that's what we have here with these two comparisons. Again, this is not my mask. This I have to buy from DZ Airsoft. This is DZ Airsoft himself. I asked him if I can borrow it just to make a comparison video between these two. Don't rely so much on my words. I'm just new to these things. There's millions of videos out there that can give you more in-depth informations about these two. But I hope this video helps you out. If not, you're on YouTube already. Just help yourself and put it on search for comparison between these two. Alright? Until next time, out!